My name is Clara Towson, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
I am Francisca Jorge, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Susan Leemans, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom. Yeah.
My name is Zainab Samas, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hey guys, my name is Sasha Vickery, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hi, my name is Lloyd Harris, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Jan Faria, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Yes.
Take one. Well done.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Paolini, and I'm a friend of the show.
Wow, Jasmine, you got it in one time.
Ready? Play.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Talking Tennis. Watchalong for Jessica Pegula, Amanda Anisimova. Second women's quarterfinal of the day. Ravakina scoring a win over Iga Swiatek just a few moments ago. First game's already started here. Pegula's got 3 break points. Ghosty, good to see you. I don't see you. Maybe I do. But it's good to have you in the chat. Navita Franklin as well. Just picking Amanda to win the entire tournament. You know what? I picked Amanda Anisimova to win the entire tournament as well. So, all right, Pegula's just won this first game. I've been doing well overall, Ghosty. Yeah, I'm sure many of you watching probably know this, but live in Minneapolis, Minnesota, which is a interesting place to live right now. So don't need to say much more about that because everyone's aware of what's happening. But yeah, I've been doing well. How have you been? So Pegula's taking the first game here. Up an early break. These two have played 3 times before in the Cincinnati tournament in 2020. COVID year, which if I remember correctly, that tournament was actually held in New York City, technically. And then they played Charleston and Toronto in 2024. Jess has won all 3 matches in between the 2 of them so far. I missed forehand from Pegula. Yeah, hopefully it can. Yeah, this tournament has been good for that. Providing just something else going on in life, which is good. All right, 30 left for Jess. Did mention briefly that I had picked Anisimova to win the tournament pre-tournament. Don't really see much of a reason to change that prediction at the quarterfinal stage. So take her to win this match. I do think it'll be a 3-set match. So we'll see what happens though. Pegula still has not dropped a point. Until right now. Great forehand winner from Anisimova off of the second serve, 40-15. Right, first serve up. Pegula goes out wide, a little too wide. Do second serve here. Body serve. Anisimova with a nice return, both of them hitting down the middle. Pegula goes out wide with a forehand. Anisimova not able to get it back in play. 2-love Pegula. Good start for her, just dropping 1 point so far. Yeah, the art gallery here is fantastic, Ghosty. Good words for it. Anisimova serving now. It's down the T, slice return from Jess. Ooh. Yeah, tries a drop shot. It just cuts a little too far outside. I love 15. First serve goes in, both of them hitting down the middle. Just hits one long. They're 15 all. Anisimova, second shot of the rally, just pushes the forehand behind baseline a little bit too far. 15-30 now. First serve into the net. Second serve here. Pegula can't get the return in play. 30 all. Good serve down the tee. Good return from Jess, though. He's hitting it very deep into the court right now. Putting pressure on Anisimova. Anisimova with another forehand error. 30-40, a break point now. And this is a good point from Anisimova. Puts an overhead volley away. Gets it to deuce. This game is going to be very important for her to find a way to hold on to. Only be down one break. Justin, one of the better players on the WTA Tour for holding on to a set when she gets an early break. Good serve down the tee. Pegula hits a backhand return into the net. Advantage for Anisimova. Another serve down the tee. Pegula gets it back in play. Anisimova goes cross score with the forehand and just only gets the frame of the racket on it. So 2-1. Holds on to her first game of the match. Lucy, I agree with your comment. Amanda does look a little bit unfocused early on. Good for her to get that game. But yeah, first couple games, definitely doesn't seem like full intensity is there quite yet. Sure she'll get there, and quickly as well. Just has been Amanda Pegula Pegula's been playing very well. One thing that I do wonder coming into this match, as Ghosty is writing in chat, Pegula had a really solid win against Madison Keys in the previous round. Amanda Anisimova hasn't had to play as many. She's yet to play any seeded players. Up to this point, Pegula, of course, beating Keys, who's a top 10. So I did wonder here at the start of the match, Pegula is already relatively used to hitting with a pretty big ball striker. For Anisimova, this is a jump up in level. So I did wonder if early on it would take her a handful of games to get up to speed here. Maybe that's been a factor. It's left 15. Going with an error on that last point. Serve down the tee. Gets deep. Good drop shot from Jess. Anisimova gets up to it but can't do anything too dangerous with it. Just pushes it along. It's 15 all. First serve into the net. Second serve down the tee. Rally up the middle of the court. Pegula changes it to go cross court. Forehand rally right now. Backhand from Anisimova. Backhand slice from Jess. Forehand from Anisimova. Oof. Trading a couple of forehands there, and then Anisimova hits one into the net. 17 shots on that last rally. Pretty decent length of point there. It's 30-15. I don't imagine we're going to have too many points that look quite as long as that one. These two ball really hard, really heavy. There'll definitely be a lot of shorter points. All right, first serve from Jess hits the tape. Bounces out, it's a fault. Second serve goes to Anisimova's backhand with that serve. Another drop shot from Jess here. Who gets to it, tries to go across court. Pegula is able to push it down the line. And Anisimova can't get a racket on it. So 40-15 now. This is a fantastic start from Jess. Offensively, she's just been playing very, very well. Absolute rocket. Pegula took Anisimova out wide on the serve. And Anisimova could just hit it cross court. Basically had the entire court wide open. After winning the first point of that game, Anisimova not able to grab a second one. Couldn't get any pressure at all. Pegula in control early on. Yeah, I agree. Amanda should have done a little bit better in that game. Hey, Jake. Good to have you with us hanging out tonight. Watching what we hope will be a good match. Anisimova. Anisimova serving. All right. She is missing a lot from the forehand side so far, to answer your question, Jake, which is why the scoreline looks like it does. Pegula up 3-1. It's Anisimova serving left 15 in this game. First serve, tried to go wide. That missed by a wide margin. Second serve. Doesn't put it too deep into the box. Just able to get neutral really quickly. And just puts an overhead smash away. Love 30 now. Yeah, she's been in control so far. Not much to complain about from her camp right now. Love 30. Just serve down the tee. And was that in? Ooh. Anisimova hit a really nice backhand. Just got to it. Anisimova kind of got caught a little bit with her. Well, it was pretty close to her feet. Couldn't do much with it. So kind of like try to half volley from a few steps inside of the court, which just goes into the net. So 3 break points now for Pegula to get a second break. First serve is long. There's an important second serve now. And she saves that one. Just tried to go really big with the return. Maybe you got 3 break points. This is the one to get aggressive with the return on, so not a bad tactic from her. 15-40 now. All right. Well, Pegula gets the break. It's 4-1. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know what happened on that last point because ESPN decided to go to a stadium shot instead of showing the actual point. So I got a very nice view of the outside of Rod Laver Arena and the surrounding courts. And a tennis point was played. So it's a double break now. Thoughts on ESPN? Generally, my complaint about it has always been that we lose the world feed once the quarterfinals begin. Like that's kind of been my biggest complaint. That's when, the U.S. is not a huge tennis country, so some of the commentary, understandably for that reason, is dumbed down a little bit to make it more easily accessible to first-time viewers who, I don't know, maybe just came from watching a basketball game. And like just have never played tennis before. So yeah, this is like a fantastic tweet on screen about it. It's, yeah, so ESPN now has a direct to a consumer product, but there are different levels to it. So like there are some of the matches that you can just get on linear television. So like in the early rounds, they have this thing called ESPN Plus, which is like their first tier of streaming, and everything like on the outside courts was on that. But if you wanted anything on the stadium courts, you need to have their second tier streaming, which is ESPN Unlimited. So ESPN Plus was like, it's like $13 a month, something like that. And then ESPN Unlimited is like $35 a month. So essentially you need to have 2 subscriptions to be able to watch the entire thing. So it's been an absolute disaster. A good money grab. Definitely they're making a ton of money right now. Pegula holds to love. I just spent an entire game talking about ESPN. Frankly, there wasn't much tennis to talk about in that game. That was a fairly straightforward hold from Pegula. Emerson Bengen, 8, a new member of the channel. Thanks for the support. We appreciate that. All right, it's 5-1 Pegula. Anisimova is serving right now to stay in this first set. Just extend it a little bit. That's a good first point from her. Serve out wide to Pegula. Off of the court. Just didn't get in a good position. Had to run cover court. Anisimova was able to hit a ball behind her. Right, first serve on this point goes out wide. It's a fault. Second serve, probably another one into the middle here. It is Pegula with a backhand return, pretty good. She's getting neutral in these second serve points so quickly. She'll get very aggressive with them. Anisimova, I think that might count as a forced error. 7 unforced error, but it's 15 all now. Right, first serve down the tee. Pegula with a good return. Anisimova tries to go out wide, and it's out. So 15-30. She slaps the ball away in frustration. Yeah, she's getting shut down so far. 15-30. Serves down the tee. Good return from Jess backhand from Anisimova. A forehand rally right now. And now Amanda goes down the line. Now we're trading some backhands. Good forehand from Anisimova. Just switching up the direction. Pegula not able to run across the court to get to that one. 30 all. Good question, Jake. I don't know exactly what the schedule is for what we are doing. I mean, I'm sure we'll be doing more throughout the coming days. I don't know if we're doing either of the men's matches. Maybe Sinner Shelton, I guess. All right, it's 40-30. And Anisimova just hit an ace. All right, this game has been a little bit better for Anisimova as she holds on to this. So 5-2 now. That's the best game that she's played so far in this match by a long shot. And added benefit of you just make just serve for it. Make your opponent think about it a little bit. Another 2 watchalongs after this. I'll be honest, I will for sure be asleep during the Sinner Shelton match. That's slated to start a little over, well, about 5 hours from now. Just after 2 a.m. my time. So I will watch the condensed version of that match tomorrow at some point. Y'all match I guess we'll have a watch along for as well. Yeah, the schedule is pretty rough for us. Pegula now serving for this first set. Great serve out wide. Is that her fourth ace? I think it's her fifth ace now. 15 love. That's a good serve. Let's just brush the line. And all right. It is 30 love now. Jess is 2 points away from holding this. First serve is out. Second serve hits the tape, bounces out. 30-15. Just a little bit of a loose point there. Okay. Thanks for asking, Jake. Overall, I'm doing well. There's a few crazy things happening around here right now, and we have had some crazy weather in the last week. That's been very, very cold. I didn't even see that you had DM'd me. I'll respond to that after this. For sure. All right, it's 30 all now. This is the deepest that Anisimova has been able to get into one of Pegula's service games. Oof. Pegula, a little bit loose with a backhand there. Didn't need to be that quite aggressive with an angle. Quite that aggressive. But it's 30-40 now, and Anisimova has a break point. Anisimova not able to convert that break point. Respectfully, I don't know if disappointing Craig Shapiro is anyone's greatest concern. A good rally here. Gula with a nice forehand down the line. And Anisimova is not able to get to. And after 29 minutes, she has a set point. Ooh, all right. There's a good serve from Pegula. Anisimova had a good return. Pegula went down the middle with it, but it was a little too strong. So we're back to deuce now. Serve from Pegula is long. Second serve now. Backhand rally going on. Just changes it up. Goes down the line with a forehand. She's playing good defense on this. Anisimova tries to do a drop shot and just leaves it a little bit low. Hits the tape. Set point number 2 now for Pegula. Right, serve down the tee. That is an ace. Number 6 of the set. 6-2, Pegula with the lead after half an hour of play. Great opening set from her. Maybe the biggest takeaway I've got so far from Pegula's play is how aggressive she is, turning points into forehand battles instead of just continuing to try and attack the Anisimova backhand. I think if you had to compare forehands, probably a slight advantage towards Pegula. But if you're comparing backhand, like Anisimova has one of the best in the entire game. So I think that Jess has been doing a really good job so far during rallies of just changing it up, avoiding the backhand a little bit, making Anisimova play defense earlier on in points, not letting her get too comfortable. So rallies definitely been a good advantage. Yeah, this stat on screen is the biggest thing that Anisimova needs to focus on changing as the second set begins in just a moment. 44% first serves, winning 44% of your first serves. Not quite gonna cut it against the top 10 player. So need to win more of your first serve points. She's been going down the tee a lot. Maybe she can try switching it up, going outside a lot. That's not her preferred serve necessarily, but needs to do something a little bit differently here. Yeah, Anisimova will serve to begin the second set. So interested to see if there are any changes that we see immediately in the first game. Pegula is cruising right now. First serve percentage isn't extraordinarily high, but she's been winning nearly all of her points on first serves. Winner of this match, of course, will face Elena Rybakina in the semifinals tomorrow evening. That'll be the second match on. Sabalenka and Svitolina will be first. Rybakina with a 7-5, 6-1 victory over Iga. Great serving day from her. She had 11 aces. So didn't have a large first serve percentage that got in, but serve was very dangerous. Yeah, it was 6-5 in the first set. Swiatek serving to get it to a tie break. Ended up dropping the game. And then the second set was just a bit of a disaster for her. So are Arsenal called goopers? That is a great question that as an American I do not know the answer to. Maybe our English producer or English friends, Jake or other people in the chat, have an answer. I think Anisimova's went off court. Gooners would maybe make a little more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense than goobers, for sure. So we got a couple of minute break here. Should be about to begin here. Still playing ads on the video boards around the court, but Pegula is in position, ready to return. Anisimova's out there now. Looks like now they're showing, seeing an interview of Pegula. So, point. All right, good first serve from Anisimova. Pegula hits the return long, so 15 love. I want to see. All right, so currently Pegula's got a emphasis. Advanced stats say that Pegula has a 75% chance of winning this match. Honestly, that feels about right to me with how she's been playing. Right, and it's Anisimova second point, so 30 left here. I think when Rybakina is on, she's the best server. A little bit of a forehand rally going on now. Anisimova misses first. Getting into the net 30-15. Anisimova 2 of 6 at the net. 33%. Feels like she's around 33% in a lot of things right now. Just a step behind at the moment. Good serve out wide. Pegula puts the... Oh, I guess the serve was out. Or elect. I'm not listening to audio from the match since I have my headphones in, so not sure which it is, but it's the second serve from Anisimova. Good return from Pegula. Anisimova has to get low for that. Gets it just a little bit out. So 30 all now. Pressure in this first service game. Which club has the best celebrities? I don't know. Jake, Ghosty has a question. Our producer as well. Those are good celebrities to have. Yeah, for Aston Villa. Yeah, I kind of assume like Man United would have some good ones. Maybe, probably Liverpool as well. Man City, of course, is like fairly popular. Those are the ones I would assume would have lots of celebrity fans. It is a break point right now for Pegula. Anisimova fires the first serve well long. Second serve. Body serve. Pegula stepped in to take that return. It was a good return, but hit it right back at Anisimova. Downside of like being that far inside the court to return a serve is that if the server is able to get a good ball back in play, you don't have a ton of time to cover the other side of the court. So we're at deuce now. And it'll be another break point for Pegula. Anisimova will put another forehand into the net. I don't know like how much of a dig that is. It's not wrong. All right. Anisimova saves another break point. So it's deuce again. Women's semis, typically they're both in the evening session on the main court, so normal, I assume normal start time, whatever that is for you. That's about 2 a.m. my time. It's a third break point for Pegula. Let's see if third time is the charm. First serve just misses the tape. Second serve now. Pegula with a block return to try to get that one back, but looks like she just hit that one a little bit. The replay. Quite a long game to begin this second set. We're at deuce right now. Yeah, that is a good point, Kosti. It's not exactly like Zverev is living in poverty. Fairly well off himself, so that's a good point for Amanda Anisimova. Forehand right down the line to finish it off. So game point here. See if she can hold on. First serve is just out. Pegula is standing right on the baseline for the second serve returns. Doing a split step in. Been very effective, and she's very aggressive with it. A little bit of a rally there. Pegula hits the forehand out, so Anisimova holds on. Yeah, that's got to be, well, that will calm your nerves a little bit just to hold on to a game to be in the set. Kosti, I think I'm right there with you on this one right now. It was about 7 minutes to hold the game. So Pegula serving now. Near end of the court, goes down the tee. Ooh. Good offense from her. Went to the net very early. There's a shot right back at Amanda, who just had to pop it up. And then Pegula puts it away. 15 love. It's served down the tee. Not quite in. So second serve now. That was a let, so we'll play this again. Good serve from Jess. Tons of spin on that, cut in really nicely. Anisimova not able to do anything with it, and it's 30 love. 40 love. Anisimova's backhand return goes out. 20 unforced errors now. Serve from Jess is in. Anisimova, good defense on this point. Puts Pegula in a tough position and comes in to hit the overhead smash. 40-15. Good return from Anisimova there. Doing a better job of directing traffic here. Just getting it back to neutral. As Anisimova hits another unforced error into the net. 1-1 here in the second set. Certainly not her best level at all so far today. See what happens the rest of the set, obviously. She's still plenty good enough to win this set, win the match, but it's not been great so far. Anisimova serving. Got the far end of the court. Good first serve. Pegula can't get the return in play. 15 love. First serve into the net. So it's a good second serve out wide from her. Pegula can't do anything with it. So 30 love now. That's solid from her. A good 1-2 combo. Pegula's return, not too dangerous. Give Anisimova a really good look at a forehand. $40 love now. A little bit of a rally going on here. Pegula stepping into the court. Hits a forehand long. Anisimova holds to love. Much less adventurous game from her. Just needs to do that a few more times and she'll start getting into this match a little bit. So now the biggest thing for her to figure out, as long as her serve is in a serviceable place at this point, it seems, figuring out what to do a little bit more so with these return games. Figuring out how to break down Jess's offense. At 29% of break points is not a good start. She was, I'm forgetting now, did she have 3 break points in the last game? I think so. What, 2 of 4 in the first set? 0 of 3 so far here. Right, just serving now. Both players really trying to play down the middle. Pegula holds on for that point. 15 love. Serve hits the tape and flies out. So see a second serve now. A pretty loopy second serve. Anisimova just hits it into that net though. Thirty love. Anisimova clearly pretty frustrated with her own performance up to this point. At 30-15. Just tried to switch it up. Try to go down the line to hit it a little bit long. Anisimova doesn't get this return anywhere close to the court, so it's 40-15 now. Unreturned serve from Anisimova. So we're at 2-all now in the second set. Got an ace from Anisimova to 15 love, right, 30 love. Does seem like she settled into her service games a little bit. Now 30-15. Anisimova hits a forehand. Just went into the doubles lane. 25 unforced errors now. That's a good serve down the tee. Pegula can't do anything with it. 40-15 now. Our first serve into the net. Oh, that's a double fault. Tough time for it. $40-30. Goes down the tee with a serve. Pegula hits the return into the net. Anisimova holds 3-2. Be interesting to see now. Anisimova was able to start figuring out Pegula's service games a little bit. Just needs to get a little more pressure in them. She's only created one break point so far. That was fairly early on in the second set, or first set, if I remember correctly. So. I wonder if it might benefit her to maybe take a step back when returning, just give herself a little more time to react to some of these serves. I think the downside to that is Pegula is fairly comfortable hitting serves to both down the tee and to the outside of the court. So in some ways you can open things up, but Jess is only hitting 51% of her first serve so far. So it's not like it's the biggest mark. This first serve goes into the net. Pegula serving. Second serve, Anisimova wasn't able to do anything with it. 15-love. Good serve from Jess. On the offensive right now. Moving Anisimova around the court, but hits a backhand into the net. 15-all. That's a really nice serve down the tee. And just comes up to the net. Has to do a couple of volleys, but ends up winning that point. 30-15. Some more frustration from Anisimova after that point. She'll definitely feel like she should have been able to do more with that. Fault on the first serve. Great return from Anisimova. He goes on the offensive very early. Pegula hits a forehand into the net. 30-all. This, I think, the second straight game, service game of Pegula that's gotten into 30-all. All right, first serve into the net. Second serve. Anisimova with a very aggressive return across court. Really dictating this point, moving just all over the court. Oh, and Anisimova just misses the backhand. It's 40-30 now. They traded some shots down the middle. Anisimova hits one out, so it's 3-all now. Still on serve here in set number 2. It's been a little bit of time since we had any break points. Anisimova serving. Second serve here. Pegula not able to do anything with the return. So 15 love. Zverev Alcaraz could be an interesting match. For sure. Alcaraz clearly the better player of the two right now, but that head-to-head is, I think it's tied 6-6 right now. It's been very close. Anisimova just double faulted. It's 15 all here. That is a good serve down the tee. She comes in after hitting it, puts away a forehand. 30-15 now. I agree, Dusty. Alcaraz, however, does have a tendency to make things more interesting than they need to be. It's not something he's fully gotten out of his system yet. All right, it's 40-15. I'm just going to warn you all right now. I have a sneeze that's been caught inside of my nose for about the last 10 minutes. So if I feel it coming, I am going to do my absolute best to mute my mic before I do that. But you have been warned. If you hear a loud noise at some point, it's probably just me. All right, it's 40-30. Get the pepper. Right, solid point here. Anisimova holds on. 4-3 now. That'd be great, Jake. Well, there's a first time for everything, Ghosty. I just don't want you to be wearing headphones. Then have this massive explosion go off in your ears. Right, 4-3 now. Kind of feels like we're heading towards a tie break here. That's my feel at the moment. Let me know. Do you feel like we're heading to a tie break? Waga Uga. Is that how you would pronounce that? What cartoon character sneezes like that? Pegula serving now. Really good return from Anisimova. We'll struggle with that a little bit. And it's love 15. First serve out. Second serve down the tee. Really good placement. A little bit quicker than a normal Pegula second serve as well. Anisimova not able to do anything with it. 15 all. All right. So Pegula, unforced error there. This gets a little bit interesting now. 15-30. Really the first tour opening of any kind Anisimova has had in a while. Here's the serve. Aggressive return from Anisimova. Great angle. Pegula was able to get the ball back, but the court was wide open. It's 15-40, and Amanda Anisimova has her second and third break point opportunities of the match now. That was an incredible return. Great point from Jess to save the first. Good serve out wide. Anisimova a little bit late getting to it. Got it back in play, but Pegula went right back behind her to put that away. Break point number 2. Here's serve down the tee. Anisimova hits the return back up the middle. Going up the middle right now. Anisimova, backhand out wide. Pegula is running all over the court now. Good point from Anisimova, really dictating play. And she gets the break. Pegula hits it into the net. It's 5-3. And she is now going to serve for the second set to force a decider. It's Wara. I'm kind of assuming that he meant to tape like Wada returned, and then instead of hitting like either T or D, he hit the R key. I think that's what happened, but I don't know. Maybe that's some English slang I don't know about. Ghost, are you feeling any more confident in Anisimova than you were 3 minutes ago? Maybe don't watch the first point of this game before you answer that. Love 15. Anisimova catches her toss there. All right, serve up in. Pegula can't get it in play. 15 all. Anisimova really starting to get a little more comfortable with these service games. drops that point. It's 15-30. Pegula's definitely got an opening here now. Let's see what happens in the next couple of minutes. Not a great first serve there. Not a ton of pace and long anyway, so second serve now. Pegula with a good return. Backhands. Ooh, Anisimova with a forehand into the net, 15-40. And just Pegula now has 2 break points. Quick turnaround from her. Good response in this return game. All right, here we go. Serve down the tee, just misses it. And here comes second serve. Anisimova playing it pretty safe so far. There's an aggressive angle. Not a ton of pace on these though. Definitely being a little bit conservative on this point, trying to get Pegula to play the error. And she does. That forehand goes a little bit long, so 30-40 now. First break point is gone for Pegula. First serve is long. So Pegula will get a look at a second serve. This break point. And it's a double fault. Tough way for that game to go. Pegula gets the break. 5-4 for Anisimova still. Yeah. That was our first rough service game in a while. We've been doing pretty well throughout this set anyway. And into the first set, so be interesting to see how she recovers here. But back on serve, Pegula is going to have to serve to continue the second set. Yeah, confidence definitely waning a little bit in Anisimova after that game. It's a bit tough. Yeah, I'm not sure that I have a great feel for where this one is going to go from here. Lots of different things could happen, I guess. Here's Pegula's serve. Not a very good first serve on that point. Solid return from Anisimova. Totally getting the ball deeper into the baseline right now. Great point from Amanda Anisimova. Just dictating the play all all over the court. So love 15 after that. First serve down the tee, doesn't quite get into the box. Goes down the tee again. Oh, great shot from Pegula. Very aggressive angle on that forehand. 15 all. I just can't get a first serve right now. She's up 30-15 in this game, but I think she's 0-3 on first serves. And 40-15. Good serve placement. Doing well here. Anisimova gets back to neutral. And Pegula hits along. So 40-30. Good serve. Anisimova hits the return long, so we're at 5 all now. Last 10 minutes or so. Very good for Pegula. It's really locking in after dropping the service game. Now there's a ton of pressure on Anisimova. It's a good serve from her. Dictating playing this rally. Pegula. A couple of aggressive angles, and that forehand just misses. Probably didn't need to be quite that good. Seems like there was a decent amount of court open there. $15 love. First serve goes into the net. Second serve. Nowhere near the court. That bounced into her coaching's box. So well off of the court. Probably just a miss hit there. But we're at 15 all. Good serve from Anisimova. Pegula have to return a little bit. All right, they're showing a replay of that serve that Anisimova just hit that. Yeah, it looks like it went right over the ball kid's head. So missed that by quite a bit. 30-15. We'll do the second serve now. Down the tee. Pegula leaves it a little bit short to Anisimova with a good forehand deep on the baseline. Then Pegula puts it into net, so 40-15. Couple of game points for her now. First serve misses. A second serve opportunity now. It's now 40-30. Another double fault for Anisimova. She's got 6 of them. I think all 6 are in this set. So decent rally going on. Backhands right now. Anisimova changes it up first. I'm playing through the middle now. Forehand rally. And Anisimova hits it into net. So we're at deuce. Yeah, Ghosty, I have like no sense of where this match could go right now. Like legitimately, you could tell me that Pegula wins this set 7-5, and I wouldn't be shocked. You could tell me that an hour and a half from now we're talking about how Anisimova was able to pull this one out in 3 sets. Like, quite literally anything could happen at this point. But first, it's another double fault from Anisimova. So Pegula does have a break point here. Good serve down the tee. Anisimova just posted up in the middle of the court, and now Pegula. But can't do much on that point, so we're back to deuce. First serve is long. What a great return from Pegula. Left Anisimova no opportunity to even get there. So return winner. Now we have a second break point. Good serve out wide from Anisimova. Both of them playing through the middle of the court right now. And Pegula gets the break. Another unforced error from Anisimova. It's number 41 of the match for her. A little bit of a rough day from the baseline and starting to double fault a decent amount as well. So, yeah, the last couple of service games have been very, very difficult for her. Yeah, 41 to 16 winners. Going to be difficult to win a match if those are your numbers. It doesn't really matter who you're facing at that point, but especially someone as good as Jessica Pegula is able to play really strong from the baseline with anybody. So Jess will have the opportunity to serve for the match now. An opportunity to get to the Australian Open semifinals for the first time. This is her 4th time being in the quarterfinals of this event. Still only got into the semifinals of the US Open of the 4 Grand Slams. So the first serve goes out wide. Great point from Jess. Anisimova got the return in play, but it serves that far outside. The entire court's just wide open. Jess puts it away with ease. 15 love. All right, Anisimova puts an overhead smash away. 15 all. Definitely had a couple of opportunities to win that point. Maybe a little bit lucky to get a second one, but 15 all now. First serve from Pegula is out. Second serve into the corner. Anisimova gets to it. Can't really do anything with the return though. Jess up at the net. Overhead winner. 30-15. She's 2 points away from a matchup with Elena Rybakina. First serve just misses. Ooh, right, double fault from Pegula. Just her second of the match, 30 all now. A little bit of tension in this game now. Pegula goes down to tee with the first serve, but it's out. Second serve is in. Kind of a timid point so far. Both of them just playing down the middle, not doing too much. The forehand's going. Anisimova. Nice backhand down the line for a winner. There has not been too many of those today, but Anisimova now has a break point to force a second set tiebreaker. Here's a serve. Down the tee. Anisimova with a good return. Pegula sends it back. Looping ball. And Anisimova gets the break. We have a tiebreak now in the second set. 7-point tiebreak. First to 7, got to win by 2. Pegula, 11-7 in her career in Grand Slam tiebreaks. Anisimova is 11-6 in her Grand Slam career. Let's see what happens here. Anisimova will serve first. That's this one in. A little bit of an extended rally here. Pegula pushes the ball along. So 1-0. Anisimova. Really a solid point from Jess. Got a really solid play going right now, serving out wide, getting Anisimova off of the court. And she's hitting her spots in the open court. Really good job from her. See, nearly the exact same thing, but Pegula tries to go behind Anisimova, who is able to get a racket on it. But Pegula uses the drop shot to put it away. 2-1, Pegula. Anisimova serving now. First serve hits the tape, bounces out. Second serve, kind of just looped it in. A little bit tentative for Anisimova there. Good return from Pegula, and then Anisimova hits forehand long. 3-1 Pegula. She has the mini break now. Anisimova, good serve out wide. Leaves the court wide open. And then Anisimova just hits a backhand into net. So it's 4-1 now. Definitely very frustrated after that one. Hits the ground with her racket a couple of times. Yeah, goes too sloppy is a great way to put it. She's just been, she's been a little bit off all day. But yeah, 5-1 now. Pegula was 2 points away from heading to the semifinals. Pegula to serve now. Great serve down the tee. 6-1. And Jess Pegula's going to have 5 match points. My prediction is that she'll need one of these. I think she wins this point. Serve out wide from Anisimova. Good return from Jess. Anisimova puts a backhand into the net. 6-2, 7-6. Jessica Pegula is in the Australian Open semifinals. She'll take on Elena Rybakina tomorrow evening in the second semifinal of the day. That should be a pretty fun match. I believe the Rybakina Pegula head-to-head is 3-3. The last time they played was in, I know the last time they played was in the WTA finals. Rybakina winning that one. Anisimova gets off court pretty quickly. Not really surprising. Yeah, there's the head-to-head in between the two of them. There'll be a preview of that on the channel in the coming hours. Sure. So we got Sabalenka and Svitolina in one semifinal. Pegula and Rybakina in the other semifinal. None of them have dropped a set in the tournament yet. So for at least two of them, that is going to change tomorrow. Fantastic match from Pegula. Yeah, service game was absolutely solid today. Not a super high percentage of first serves in, got much better in the second set. But yeah, that play that she had, serving out wide, getting Anisimova off with court, and then just hitting forehands into wide open spaces, just hitting your targets. I mean, that was just a critical masterclass from her. Yeah, and then from the baseline, I mean, we saw it very early on. She was very determined to not let the Anisimova backhand beat her. She just kept attacking the forehand, and yeah, good play for her today. Anisimova ends up with 44 unforced errors. That's just too many. Not going to cut it. So, yeah, it's a good match. Very exciting quarterfinal here. Last women's quarterfinal of the day, we've got Djokovic, Musetti coming up, and then Sinner Shelton, which maybe we'll have a watch along on the channel for. Yeah, go see is a good match to call. Love doing this one. Go ahead and hit subscribe to the channel if you have not. Yeah, Campaign would be super cool if she's able to get her first major final. I wouldn't at all be surprised if Australia was a tournament that she won. Really, any of the four players in it, it wouldn't exactly be shocking if they were able to win this title. So, well, with Anisimova going out, my pre-tournament pick is out. So gonna go cry about that. Not really, but oh, come on, Jake. You'll watch some more of the tournament. You know it. It's not going to be the last point of tennis you watch for the week. But yeah, thanks to you all for hanging out tonight or afternoon, morning, wherever you all are at. That's a good match. Yeah, go ahead and hit subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn notifications on so you get notifications about any watch-alongs we're doing, any other lives. Great hanging with you all. Thanks for hanging out. I think that's everything, unless the producer needs something else from me. But if not, I think that'll be all for this evening. So I'll probably see you all later this week at some point. But good hanging out tonight. Bye, everyone.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.